off. I think we've kind of got some technical difficulties, sort of a later start, all things considered, but nevertheless, we are continuing on indeed. So, we are off. Today is day 300. Oh, that's what it is. We are off. The title of the stream is still the same. Day 351. And everything's still all out of sorts. Let me piece this nightmare together. But anyways, we are continuing on despite the title saying 351. Technically, today is day 352. We are continuing on with project number 8. Let's take this and that and shimmy those together. There's this. There's that. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Alright, cool, cool. And then, additionally, I don't know if anyone can confirm or deny the title change. That'd be kind of cool if they can. If not, no worries. Let's try, perhaps, maybe in a different window. Let's see if we get any luck with that. Project number 8. Simple calculator, simple calculator. Basically, we are going to be continuing on with filling out the if condition for the rest of our calculator. We started updating update, oddly enough. See how that works out. Let's go ahead and take the following. Where is our calculator? Boom. Cool. Line 85. Is that where we left off? It is. We did all of that noise. It brings us to our next, I think it's a for loop. Yeah. For loop and some iffiness that we get to focus on from somewhere down yonder. We are in which function? The parse something or other. Yeah, nice from down here. Cool. Let's right, I had the other window open separately, trying to see if we can update the title. I'm not sure. Is it possible to update the title midstream? Because it's still 351 again with our smattering of technical issues in the beginning. Let's see if this works. Update. It says updated. Let's check channel. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. It does say day 352. 352, which is kind of cool. I wonder, will it show in the feed though? It does show an updated day. How cool is that? You can change the title on the fly? I never knew that was possible. Oh, so cool. You know, there'd been a couple of streams. I don't know why I was under the impression that you couldn't update the title while the stream was live. I've gone 350 plus days with that. And yeah, thinking that I couldn't change it. That's so so eye-opening and enlightening. Well, I'm glad it can be updated so quickly. I thought with whatever title you started the stream is what it stayed. I thought you had to kill the stream to update the title. Fascinating. Well, anyways, let's close that out. Let's continue on with the task at hand. So we've got simple calculator, still chipping away at things. We have our initial main calculator. We will be getting closer. Well, we are finally getting closer to this, which is just awesome. It took forever to get to this point. And now we get to... We're going to still continue following our guide. I'm not sure we're going to make it through all of the rest of filling out the 4 if nonsense for the rest of the calculator. Some of them are larger. We've got an early morning tomorrow, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to knock out the rest of this tonight, but we will be sure to do a decent sized dent. With that said, let's go ahead and just dive into this. Yesterday we reviewed the entire core functionality of the functions and primary variables involved. I just wanted to do a once-over from the if statement that we did yesterday. So inside of our update function, we left off updating or setting up our if with the following conditional stuff. We have both data total and data log that we are juggling and updating here. So if data total does not equal undefined, and if data total dot length is greater than the max character answer, new total will say max digit limit. Else if data dot total equals infinity, or data dot total equals negative infinity, or data dot total equals non, or is non data dot total, new total will equal calculator error. Else new total will equal data dot total. Now this was all sort of preventative care for our code, followed by total.text content will be updated with new total, which is currently, as it starts its life here in the update function, an empty string. Same with new log. We've got sort of the same song and dance here for data log. If data.log does not equal undefined, and if data.log.length is greater than max character history, new log equals max digit limit. Else if data.log equals infinity or data.log equals negative infinity, new log will equal a new empty string. There we go. Else new log will equal data.log. Log.text content will equal new log, and memory.log will equal new log as well. Don't forget, both log and memory have already been prepped and tied to the document via getElementById, so they will update accordingly. Somewhat fascinating, or a comforting reassurance, whatever semi-positive outlook on that scenario. So now we are moving on to the next bit of for iffy nonsense, and that is down here in the function parse calculator. So let's see, let's track that down. Yes, highlighted. No, maybe. Where'd it go? Let's function calculate. We'll just work our way, comb through. That's update, all the iffiness. We've got clear, log is empty, contains math operations, contains math operator. Okay, that's this guy, we're getting close. And here it is. Function. So overall, takes in a string and parses the string into an array. So it's receiving 3 plus 2, but we're breaking it down into 3, whatever the operator is in this example, plus, we're adding, and 2. All right. We've got our code. We've got our point to begin breaking new ground on day 352. Function parse. Let's shimmy this up a bit. Ta-da! B-d-d-d-d-d-d. Function parse calculator and string. Let equation. We've got let current. So let equation is our empty array we will be dealing with. Here it's calculation in hours equation, just to keep us on our toes. And current, well, just for ease of use, we are maintaining the same variable there. So current. All right. For variable I 0, variable I equals 0. Now, I see it has character. Oh, it's the semicolon I'm thinking of. So normally when I do a for loop previously before, usually it was just a very basic to count up to the limit. So variable I equals semicolon I less than, thing dot length, right? Followed by semicolon, left, I plus plus. So here, what is going on is it's not just I is 0, it is I is 0, comma, character. So it's both of those, is that it? My concern is I'm reading it incorrectly. I don't think I am. So from here, between the semicolons, we have character equals, instead of something like less than, string dot character at I. Okay. Good. Good. Dum 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 dum. Is that right? Well, let's keep looking at this as it plays out in front of us. So we have variable I 0, comma character. Character equals string dot character at I plus plus. So we're iterating by 1. If will end up being the following. Contains math operator character. So we end up calling this, and its parameter is string. But as we call it down here, contains operator, the string we will be passing it for its parameter is the following data, which is character, which is actually all of this noise. String dot character at I. I think. Is that right? God, I hope so. operators, index string doesn't equal 1. Yeah. Okay. And it's just checking everything we send to it has content. I think. Operators dot index of what we're sending it does not equal 1. Does not equal -1. And you use index of not equals -1 when you're trying to make sure that something is present, because it returns a -1 if nothing is there. I think we're following. I sincerely hope so. Also, you know what, let me... Yeah, we're good. We're good. Ding 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 ding. Die 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 dee 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 dee. Deem deem dee deem deem dee deem 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 deem. Dee 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 dee. We have all kinds of stuff that we need to set up in here regarding the more stuff. We have yet another if statement. Nested ifs. Time to get iffy. Current. Yes, good, good, good. Wait a tick. No, 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 no. Spidey senses tell me this is wrong. Curly braces, that's better. Here is current. Current. This guy, comparing it to the following. Une, deux, trois. If current is an empty string and character, double ampersands. Hell yeah. Time to get amped. Character. 3 hyphen. So if current is an empty string and character is a minus sign, current is equal to subtraction. Else now I see spacing here, which is fine. We can do that down here. Calculation dot push. Calculation wasn't ours. Ours was equals, right? Where did we have calculate versus equals? Did we have calculation in... see, this is the difference. This is why we changed it, just to make ourselves think for a bit. Equation. So equation dot push. Equation dot push. I'm so glad I did that. Just that minor tweak in phrasing. So helpful for keeping us on our toes. Parse. Float. Parse calc, parse float. Wait a tick. Wait a tick. Where is parse float hailing from? Is that just like a thing that's out there in the world? We've got parse calc, copy, parse float. Where is that originating from? One, totally don't see the first one. I see 2 and 3. There's supposed to be another parse flow. Oh, I bet it's in the HTML. No? Maybe in the CSS? Son of a bitch. Where the hell? where the deuce is parse float originating from? Maybe it just exists right here in the current form. Oh, it okay. Hey, also, hey, McGreenberg, awesome, sup, fam. Yes, thank you, sup to you as well. Hopefully, life is going, swimmingly for you. See, this is what I thought. It's a built-in thing, and McGreenberg confirmed our concerns. It's a built-in method. It's on number.prototype.parsefloat. That's what I thought was going on. I didn't see it anywhere else. Built-in stuff, guys. McGreenberg has solved the mystery for us. Noted. However, it is still very odd that it's not showing wherever the hell one of three is. Although for some reason now it's updated to just one of two. There was a stray 3 up in the counter. Very odd. Oh well. Noted. So it's built in parse float. Yes, good. So we will be pushing this to equation parse float current. Damn. Missed again. We need to work on our parenthesis targeting accuracy. We're just trigger happy. We drop the parentheses and just keep hammering away on the keyboard. We need to set our sights character. So we are pushing, we've calculation comma push, which is equation dot push for us. We are pushing parse float current comma character. We've got set up here. With those two being pushed, we end up doing current equals emptiness. Curly stuff. Brackets here, brackets there. Brackets where? Everywhere. Here comes bracket stuff. What is happening? Current equals stringiness with a semicolon. Oh god, and now we're just... Our accuracy for all of this is wildly off. Else. Where are we currently in the scheme of our for if nonsense? This bit is tied here. This is tied to this one. So else, our secondary else. This is our nested if else. And this is our primary if else. There we go. Just trying to maintain the scope of all of this confusion. So, current plus equals string dot character at I. Current equals plus equals. Oh, how quickly we forget. String dot character at ta-da and I. See, we readjusted that time. We're barely getting better. So from here, the following iffiness. What do we got going on? One that ends that. This, oh holy hell, this is a new if. We have else. We have our primary for. So our primary for what's this guy tied to? Oh. Well, hold on. That's tied. This one is tied to the for loop. This next one is simply tied to this else. This secondary one is tied to the if. I gotta to shimmy that. So we need to adjust the following. 1 and 2. My placement on this is all up. We've got 1. So that's our 4. Then we have an if. We have a primary if. Oh, this needs to go in a different spot. Interesting. Cut. It needs to go here. That's what's happening. That's at least the first portion of it. McGreenberg, that equation dot push is not valid. Damn. Is it because of the two things? Is it the comma character? I do recall Topher mentioning there may be a few anomalies due to the extremely late / early hour he was throwing this guide together. Depends on your perspective on 3 a.m. if that's super late or super early. It's probably a little bit of both for most everyone. This is all. Maybe I need to space this out more. I'm really struggling with. We've got 2 ifs on each other, each with curliness. Else. So we have 4 with curls, an if with curls, another if with a curl, current, curl else curl, equation dot push instead of calculation dot push. Oh, here there is no. You know, I think the line. Does the line drop? No, it's just a separate thing. This doesn't have a curly brace to it. That just has a semicolon. I dropped in an extra curly brace here, thinking this connected to something, but really this should be connected to, yes, and it is. That should be connected to that. I think we're starting to zero in on some of the confusion due to that. Continuing on. So else nonsense. Let's get rid of that. Back to here. This else is tied to the beginning of the if. Cool. Followed by you and you. Good. Guy. 2. Tied to the for loop. 2 is tied to the for loop, which leaves us with a new if statement for our function entirely. That's what we're looking for. Bit of breathing room at the bottom. Wow, that got out of hand. Okay. McGreenberg, the equation dot push is not valid, and that block after it, which this should be back a bit. The equation dot push not valid, and the block after it you can expand the window on JS Fiddle so you don't get that weird wrapping, which is hard to follow. Is there a way to get rid of the margin area on the left? Is there a collapse margin? I was hopeful to get rid of that. I really don't want to encroach on the other stuff. I know I can expand it to the right, but I was really hopeful to expand it to the left, because this is mostly blank space, and it would be kind of nice to have the calculator. Not terribly important, but just throwing it out there. Continuing on. So what are we up against? 1 and 2, 3 and 4, JavaScript and this and that. Current 1 and 2 and if. 1 and 2 and if. Current not equals to string curliness, lie-da-die-die, curliness. Calculation.push will be equation.push. Dot push the following, semicolon for it, but parse float current. Current. Okay. Followed by return calculation, which in our scenario is return equation. Okay, that was brutal. Not as elegant of an execution as I thought it would be. So I've got our for loop. We have if contains operator character, if current equals empty, and character equals hyphen, current will be updated to hyphen, else equation dot push parse float current, comma character, current equals an empty string, else current plus equals string dot character at I, followed by if current does not equal an empty string, calculation or equation for me, dot push parse float current, ending with return equation. I think that covers it for now, unless we still have loose ends with the comic character, but we'll manage. We'll receive any and all errors here in the JavaScript console. So the next portion that we should update and focus on is not it is calculate down below after the current op variable is the following. So we have new calc, and we also have current op. We do kind of have this midpoint section established. I'd like to know, it looks like there's some curly braces that encapsulate something or other. Where does this tie to? Oh. It's the entirety of the for loop. So really it should be inside the for loop. Then followed by the if. Oh, there you go. The more you know, folks. But there's that. Now, chipping away from the top, instead of working towards the bottom up, we will go from the top down. In our for loop for this particular situation, we will have this. And as a brief intro to this portion, although we've read it before, takes in an array, fairly straightforward, takes in an array of numbers and operators and performs calculations. I say fairly straightforward. Straightforward now that we've got the guide with the explanation written out clearly in front of us. For the previous, I don't know, better part of 2 weeks, not clear at all to Stephen is what needed to occur. Like I could think it through, but connecting the dots and applying it, really struggled with it. So now that we have this, takes in an array of numbers and operators and performs calculations, returns the result of the mathematical equation, function calculate, calc, mouth operators / functions, set up this way to reflect operator precedence. So this is our order of operations that we had yesterday. We've got that sorted out. We've got new calc as an empty array and current op as a variable ready and waiting to receive. Cool. So for variable I, not a capital, just a regular generic I, one that you would run into walking down the street to the grocery store. Nothing too overly special about this I. I less than operator. Okay, so this is a regular one. Noted. That makes me feel better about the weird looking one with the comma character up here. Oh, holy shit! I get it now. Variable I equals 0, a value, a number of sorts, comma, character. So parse float current, comma, and character, that parse float current is playing the role of 0 as what I'm passing to all of this. I gotcha. Clever. That's so ingenious. Wow. Look at that. Huh. That's so cool. It's so fascinating to see how things work. No? Is that not interesting to anyone else? Yeah, that's okay. 352 days. That's what counts as interesting to Steven at this point in our journey. That is so awesome. It's cool. It's a little cool. In fact, it's a little bit cooler than a little cool. Alright, anyways. That's so fascinating. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go back. Okay, continuing on with our current stuff down here. With our much more straightforward for loop condition, we have Greenberg. You lost me, VDX. Oh, right. Let me get back to business. God, where I am lost myself. Character is him just defining the variable so he can use it later. It has nothing to do with parse float. No, for the parse float. See, maybe I am confused at that point, but with I being 0, comma, character, I saw it. What happens if I put in a number of sorts? It's not as pretty because it's not the cool orange, but number character. So if that's what I is, ta-da, character at would be number I. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Maybe I misjudged what is currently happening. See, I thought it was this. I thought the... Character... Dum 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 dum. Deem 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 deem. Leem deem de deem deem de deem 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 deem. Deem 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 de deem deem de deem deem. La da 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 dee 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 dee. No, wait. I is 0 and character. Character ends up equaling that. Yeah, string. Sort of inception-y. It's happening twice. We'll even keep the 0 in character. So this would be just I, but really instead of just I, it's that character in and of itself. Here is all of this noise. Which is kind of strange because it's actually... Yes, continuing on. At least that's how I saw it. So I thought for parse float current, I thought it was dealing with that first portion of what was being passed in there, but I guess I misread that. McGreenberg, variable I equals 0, comma character is the same thing as variable I equals 0, semicolon variable character. Is that what that is? I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. I thought he was trying to pass two things, and I thought that's what this was, thus all the confusion. I thought it was like needlessly loopy. Inception-y, dream within a dream, data within data. That's why I was so, holy shit, what the hell is going on? And so questionable of the comma character execution earlier. Alright, I think I zeroed everything back out to where it was. So it is just to... Well, I could have another variable in here like cat, and no one would say a thing. It's just a variable cat. Well, that's less glamorous than I thought. McGreenberg, he's just trying to define two variables in the loop. Fair enough. See, I've always been of, prior to this point, where'd it go? Variable equals I. I had always operated on a single cat equals meow. See? I've operated the last 350 plus days on a single variable cycle. And then usually thing dot length as we were discussing before in our confusion, followed by semicolon. But yeah, and anywho, that's all. See, just still coming to terms with different things. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I does not equal meow. In terms of our calculator, it will not be beneficial having I equal meow. It might be hilarious for a little bit, but in the long run, not going to be beneficial to us. Not going to be beneficial to us at all. Green, you gotta use let. Oh, crap, that's right. Variable doesn't exist. I've got a for loop up here as well that I need to do the same thing with. Variable equals... No, variable is bad. It's I. It is I. Let I. Do we have anything else like that? No. At least nothing that immediately jumps out at us. Good catch, my Greenberg. Let I think there was anything else there. Cool. Followed by let I. Jump. Calculate operators. Yeah, here it is. Okay, alright, back into action. So, for variable I less than operators dot length. Is mine just operator or operators? It's operators dot length, so it will be singular operator for me. No S, no plural regarding our list. Operator dot length followed by I++. At least I think it's I++. Yes, it indeed is I++. Curly braces for parentheses. Curly stuff with the if inside. Cut and paste for variable, not variable, let j. Slowly piecing things together. Semicolon j. KLMNOP. Calc dot length. Semicolon j plus plus. Is that right? That is right. Now, where is calc? Calc would be the parameter that we are up against and juggling in this situation. I think we can get rid of stuff goes here. We can get rid of that here as well. Did we get rid of the comments elsewhere? I think we did get rid of the stray comments as we were going along. I just noticed those now as we were piecing this together. So back down to our for stuff. We have some more comments to clear out as we make it through this. For let blah blah blah. So we had for I equals 0, I less than operators dot length. So it will juggle the array of objects and the items within them, multiply, divide, plus, minus. So it'll sort through that. As well as for variable j, which is calc dot length, and it will go through the parameter calc that we are passing the function in general for that. And then from here, we continue on operator I calc j. Operators I j. Which would be singular operator I with braces. Yeah, braces. No. Curly braces? Brackets. These are brackets. Operator I calc j. So is that dealing with... So operator I would be 1 no, it'd be 0 comma 1, and then inside of it would be the sub item calc j. Is that it? This would be 0 comma 1 and 0 comma 1. So we'd either end up with 0 0 0 1 1 0 or 1 1. Right? God, I hope so. I think that's what's happening here. Calc j. To pinpoint the operator that needs to be used, calc j. I hope that works out. And I think that's what it's referencing. Current op will equal the following as well. So depending on whatever that is, you will have current op equals operator I calc j. Dum 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 dum. Deem 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 blah 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 deep 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 deep. Else if la da 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 curly braces. We are passing it current op, and it will do, wow, all kinds of mathy fun here. So we've got new calc dot length minus 1. So its length will equal current op new calc length minus 1 comma calc j. So let me type that out and see what we're actually the madness that's actually occurring here. New calc dot length minus 1. So that would be to determine if we had 5 elements in a list or something like that, an array. It's 0 index, so minus 1 gives you the final count. If you had 5, it would really be 0 to 4. So this gives us the accurate amount inside of a thing equals current. Oh, it's new calc and the number. So new calc 4, it would be the end for that. So it's the last item. So we're telling it the last item of new calc is this current op. Not a capital P, but a lowercase. Parentheses. Yet again, new calc. At that last place, new calc dot length minus 1. New calc, that were the fifth element, it'd be the fourth index. For our example, so new calc dot length minus 1. Cool, comma. Outside of it, calc j, comma. Calc j. Good. With a damn web. Ridiculous setup. Current op will equal null. Okay. Cool. Cool. And then from there, we have else, which is fairly straightforward. New calc push, calc j. Ta-da, b-d-d-d-d-d. And then we end on this inside of this bracket, or brace, ends up there. So that's it for that for loop once we set up the else. Oh, barely made it through that. McGrainberg. Array.length minus 1 is a common way of saying, give me the last item in the array. Right. Okay. So we're updating it with those values. Oh, our nose is all kinds of, I don't know what, but it's very nosy right now. Okay. Here we go. We're good. Making use of our tinfoil napkins. Okay, something straightforward. New calc dot push. New calc dot push. That's a C. No C in push. Except for the C in calc. Dam D semicolon calc if. We are setting up the if, which looks far less daunting without the comment. We should not end up here if we wrote our tests appropriately. Calc.length greater than 1. We should not end up here if we wrote our test appropriately. Console.error, error unable to resolve calculation. Return calc, else return calc 0. Okay. Calc length. I wonder if it's just due to the nature of the fact that it's a calculator and just the functionality and the fact that there are surprisingly so many places to go wrong when trying to manage a seemingly simple thing, but there's a lot of preventative code to sort of sort through the crap beforehand, which I think is great and important. Especially we had more of it yesterday up with all the OR stuff, things resulting in the errors and the max digital limit and blah blah blah. I know in the past handful of couple projects I've done, there's been a little bit of, I guess we'll call it preventative code, trying to anticipate and guide user interaction to ensure there are no errors or issues thrown, but there definitely seems to be a noticeable amount more included in this. However, the only caveat to that is that we are sort of semi-looking behind the curtain for this project because we struggled so much we did look at the source code, not during, but afterwards. Yes, we aren't supposed to look during, but after the projects, we are supposed to look at the source code. I've just gotten so used to not looking at the source code for all of these projects, and with each day, as soon as we finish one project, the next day we dive into it, I hadn't taken the time to look at the source code for the last, like, 6 projects. I looked at the source code for the first 2, Project 1, Project 2, but I haven't, I've yet to see, and I need to check to look at Topher's source code, because he does have these similar kinds of guides and notes and comments throughout them for all of the projects. So I probably would have seen more preventative code in all the past projects had I taken the time to check and look. I've just gotten so accustomed to not looking behind the curtain and keep on proceeding with the projects one after another. I should have checked that out. I bet this was a fairly common theme in a lot of the projects. Because it seems to be part of almost every function, every other function is some type of protective, preventative code, if you will, for checks and balances. Just a little tidbit. Thinking out loud. Nothing we haven't seen after the last 352 days. Good. Me thinking out loud, that is. What's happening now with this next little bit? So we were reflecting on that. Back into our if down here. 1 followed by console.error. Console.log. No, console.error. Wow, that is... So, does that mean it sends it? Is there a special error tab? I don't even... I should be more familiar. Elements. Properties. HTML. Is there, like, an error section somewhere in all of this? Sources, performance, memory... There's probably an error some way. McGreenberg. Oh, okay, it still shows up in the normal console. Right. So maybe it's just for a different label. Cool. Duly noted. Thank you for the clarification, McGreenberg. I don't know if that was some special thing. If there was some magical error tab inside the console. McGreenberg. I believe it just throws a new error, parentheses, which halts the code. Interesting. Huh. And I take it that would be more beneficial than having it just as a regular logging an error and it just continuing to execute business as usual. Error, unable to resolve calculation. We're just gonna snag that. Drop that in. Ta-da! Followed by return calc. Else. Return calc 0. Okay. Cool. Deem. Don't mind me. Good. Don't mind me just reflecting on chat. Okay, good. Use let I array dot length native one column thing. Last item still shows up in the normal console. It just throws that new error which halts the code. Cool. So lastly, return calc. There's that. Good, good. How many more do we have? We have return at the end. We have is calc value valid and append. Wow, is calc value valid has all kinds of fun stuff in it. Nothing overly complex, but still a lot of little pieces to it. Followed by append, which has plenty of iffy goodness happening inside of it as well. Wow, there's a whole lot with memory getting thrown around in append. Screen return somewhere that's still within append. This is the last portion that we currently have, because that's outside of the append function. And then we will still need to set up click events. I actually think we're going to save is calc value valid and append, filling out their iffiness for tomorrow. And maybe the keyboard events in addition to that, but I think we're probably going to just save the updates that we did tonight and call it quits from here. It's strange making progress day after day after struggling for so long. After losing 10 to 11 days consecutively to our calculator, and now to be slowly making progress, it's an odd feeling to say the least. But we are getting there. We are getting there. Save. We can refresh. So we were back up at line 85 when we refresh. We're all the way down to line 152 now, so which is of course the unlisted whatnot. Okay. Good times. Hey, Tribute 32. How you doing? How are you doing? Sup to you? Yeah, you got the holiday emotes as well. Reindeer strikes again. Awesome. The holiday emotes are fun. I didn't think when I saw them released, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. I wonder who's gonna get them. Lots of people have them. And it's spreading joy, damn it. Did not see that one coming, but the holiday emotes are tons of fun. Tribute 32 houses, great. You, we're doing good. Oddly enough, we were really struggling with this project for quite a while, but now we've got this sort of secondary. We can move this secondary guide with a follow-up. We're shooting for this calculator eventually, and obviously the functionality is essentially the same, but nevertheless, we've got a slightly different version that Topher hooked us up with. Sort of like when you go bowling with bumpers. This is just to help guide us down the right path. We really had been struggling with it for quite some time, but now, following this, we're taking our time, coming to terms with where everything falls in and how everything is functioning. So we're no longer lost and scared in the dark, which is always a good feeling. We were doing something. GitHub, that's what we're doing. We get to push all of our progress to GitHub, because that's what we do when we make progress. Little kitty. Speaking of little kitty, where the deuce is? Oh, that's right. She's napping. Dum, 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 dum. She's napping in the abyss of darkness behind us. In that general vicinity is little kitty. Now, what were we shooting for? We've got GitHub up and running. We just want to crack open the desktop app, connect the dots, and call it quits. GitHub. Cats sleep 15 hours, right? I think little kitty's closer to like 20 or 21. I mean, she moves. We know she's alive. We check her pulse on occasion, but she is dedicated to her craft. It's pretty inspiring. I hope to be as savvy of a napper as little kitty in my future. Now, what did I do today? We continued chipping away at adding to our code. Added in more for and iffy goodness. Yeah, added one. First of all, that's not how you spell more. Copy. Added in more for and iffy goodness. Yeah, perfect. You know what? Let's change this to and with an ampersand. Do that. I want to be that guy. Yeah. Cool. Love it. Commit. And push. Bam. Hanging on, resolving deltas as one should. Closing out of that noise. Closing out of that noise. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Get rid of that. Double check everything is hunky-dory. On the repository side. Updated 13 seconds ago. Ta-da. Yeah, added in more for an iffy goodness. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, well let's go ahead and back out of this into OBS. Thank you again to anyone and everyone who stopped by to view the stream. Whether it was to provide tips or tricks, guidance, further explanations, or just to hang out. We greatly appreciate it. Today we had McGreenberg as well as Tribute 32. Uptime. Uptime is, you know what? We had to ban Nightbot. Nightbot was the quick fit. We had Nightbot, and there were some benefits, but on the default settings out of the box, Nightbot was just, to be quite honest, just a fun Nazi. Anyone would drop an emote or two, and it was shoot on sight, way too intense. So I never found the time to tweak the settings, so we just had to ban Nightbot. But as far as uptime goes, we are at an hour and 13 minutes and 27 seconds. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so, yes, thank you again to anyone who also may have stumbled in here accidentally. Any and all views are greatly appreciated. Day 352 comes to an end. However, the adventure continues tomorrow with day 353 of the year's streaming and learning to code. In the meantime, we are stopping the stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.